Lowest deaths per round in the game is held by Jame. I think that really isn't much of a surprise. But second place is K-Serato, just behind. And that is all while being the top-rated player for KAST out of anyone in the world right now. Naf up here in the heavens, and he's looking for players that might just come his way. Furia trying to close the distance. Yuri will dome a Liege, but Naf is still a question mark, and he's played this well.
Ooh.
But misses the timing, missing his chance, and there's K-Serato coming in with that kill.
This is something that's so exciting about these NA online matches as well. It's like, you know, it's just so many aim fights, so many battles, and Furia, they're all over the place, man. They're in B right now. Stewie is trying to deal with them. He's been spotted and tagged, and he's going to look to the windows instead. Twist is spotting them go heaven. He knows Furia are both lower and upper. This is a mixed up round right now. Where's that bomb going, though? Twist is going to spot it. He gets dinked by Henny, who can wrap the top site, and that's surely where this is going to end up. Stewie has killed the man down below, and K-Serato coming in from the heavens.
Yeah, he's going to drop it right onto Twist. K-Serato and Henny are going to get this bomb planted in the upper site. Retake's going to come in at a Fury's pace from the side of Liquid. They already want to get in the fight. They do not want to give any time, any chance for Fury to set up for the post plan. Stewie to K.
Oh,
Ringing the bells of K-Serato and Henny. It's done.
Furia creeps out in full force. K-Serato, the purist, playing with the AK. Also, because they didn't really have the money to get another one.
poorest, you mean? Couldn't afford the Krieg.
No. Smoke on down toward the squeaky door, and that's allowed Art to slip his way into the back line.
Oh,
Stewie arrived just a second too late, although I think it looked like he caught a glimpse of Art, right? And yeah, he seemed aware. He was hunting it down, but the kill didn't present itself, and now K-Serato arriving up here at the upper site.
Man.
Art comes in with a kill onto Naf, but it's only a Liege left. This force buy from Furia yields some fantastic results almost immediately.
That bomb radius is fairly far.
Patiently. Same for Twist and Nitro, who are in the upper site currently. Holding on to the rafters. Swinging around. Ooh. Big kill from Liege. Goes for a second, goes for the spray, and it's Yuri that comes out on top with ZK. Time to take the site is now.
Blink, can you miss it?
You're up run the Krieg on T-side, Nuke. That's something that we saw them do an awful lot back at Anaheim. K-Serato out through Squeaky, fast play, and into the clutches of Twists they go. The Maws of the Beast still open for more, but Vinny goes in. Has managed to get the trade, but in the blink of an eye, it's all onto Henny, and Naf makes quick work of him.
Molotov. He's going to get himself in a position where he can see inside of the door itself. He has spotted the shoulder of Art. Art's going to walk right on out using the guys of the smoke, and meanwhile catches Nitro with a grenade out in his hand. Couldn't have gone any worse for the man. Twist, though. Maybe he has a response. Looks for it, finds just one in Vinny. Sets up Naf behind the silo. Looks like they're going to try to get out on this A bomb site if they get another kill here, which they haven't. Vinny dropping the bomb inside of the hut. K-Serato just locked outside of it. Lobby control, there it is. It's by the side of Liquid. K-Serato holding fast at the door.
Consider that potential heaven wrap as an option, and he wasn't doing that before. At least kind of wondering, where on earth did the molly come from? He just runs out into the open, wasn't able to figure it out. Yuri, the ghost, taps the bomb. Naf is closing the gap. And he might have the drop on him. Yeah, Yuri, it's surely not. Oh, almost with the flick. Tags Naf
Why
down.
they're so exciting to watch, man. You know, you send one player outdoor, Art just looks into A, he gets a kill, and Furia just trade their way into a site. They just double down, they commit. And, you know, one frag really was all they had, and Liquid had a stack on the A site, but Furia still trade almost effectively. They go down to the 2-on-1, but they do manage to close from Furia, leaves them with very little past those three rifles. Mac 10 on Art and K-Serato on the Deke. They're going to go back in towards the lobby and look for some fights out. Henny and Vinny both lining up Krieg and AK kills into the A site, and now things get dangerous for Liquid again.
Oh, now trying to stay away from the molly. Now Twist's here, playing this bait and switch with Naf, but Vinny is wised up to it. Deals with Naf at least, but not quite able to overcome Twist in the bomb site. Henny jiggling on this corner. Twist actually re-aggressing. Now Henny sees it. That opens up the double peek from Main, and Stewie tries to land the spray transfer, but to no...
And putting Liquid in a precarious position. Another topside rush, and this is the perfect round for it. Liquid do not have the weaponry to stop this. No utility, no guns, pistols, as Twist loses his life. Nitro does trade. The AWP can come in on rotation, but Naf misses a shot. Somehow, some way, Liquid are in an advantage, and Furia are actually going to bail out of the A site. That leaves Kriegs at the feet of Liquid, and they will pick them up.
Yes, they will. Stewie might be gifted a present here with Vinny creeping into the ramp room. Stewie and Vinny neck and neck. It's such a weird exchange right there. Stewie obviously probably clicking that mouse wheel, and it just certainly giving him that jump that he did not want.
Oh, that's a dink from Nitro through the little metal window frame, and it's going to put Henny on 20. Vinny will make up for it, getting that kill with the molly. He's burning him alive, and another one on the site will change the position of Plant. Henny somehow killing Nav on 2 points of health, and now he can stick the bomb as well. Elige on the wrap.
And look how low they are. Vinny and Henny. This is the first kill from Elige, opening the door. He looks for Henny. Henny on just one hit. He didn't even take all those bullets.
Round up. Money's been very, very back and forth throughout this entire first half thus far. No team really stringing together too many consecutive rounds yet. Team Liquid are looking to change that. They're currently on 3 in a row. And with the man advantage taken in this round, they're looking to make it 4.
Yeah, man, beside the vents, Furia have done a lot to get in this position. They've even lost a player towards the door. Elige, Twist rather spamming Vinny out. Nav's actually pushed ramp as well. He's dropped the player at the back of the lobby, and the bomb is there, cut off as well. Twist getting aggressive. Liquid really trying to force fights here and doing a good job of that. Elige just killed Yuri. Somehow there's a man on the top of the hut. Stewie tries to rotate into A. He's now behind enemy lines. This side belongs to Furia, but he's still somehow kicking and screaming his way in this round. Stewie finishing it off with a pistol.
Pieces of the bread. So questionable moves here, but I'll take it nonetheless. Sort of like the moves here that Furia are going to have to display to get inside of one of these bomb sites, Harry.
Oh, that's not the first time he's done that.
No, it might not be the last. Art's gotten out behind the vent once again. He's been doing this time and time again for Furia. Can he find anything from it? You've got to stay out the way of these bullets from Twist. He goes in for the repeat. Art thought he would catch him by surprise, but Twist is the one doling out surprises right now. 3 on 5. Damage done through the hut, but not enough. Situation. Walking in to the moors of something this terrifying, and that's just the Creed, let alone the man wielding it. Stewie actually gets dinked there on the first peak, goes back in for a bit more. Naf is here to support, and that's why Stewie feels right at home taking these gunfights. He's got Big Daddy Naf watching over.
Would be very wondersome to see what they do.
Oh, they've used that before.
There we go.
Food review. Yeah. Both hashtags getting used, by the way.
No, really? We should have picked one. We should have picked one.
The submissions to that are looking incredible. And the memes, the things that they've been cooking up in the meme kitchen, well, they've been getting better. There's room for improvement, though. And Art here is looking to improve on the scoreline that Furia have on the board right now. There's an opener found with the P250. He slips, he slides, and he gets down into the vents. Stewie, is he going to be ready for a man this deep? Whoa.
Or it's not gone super well. We're gonna run right into Stewie's Krieg. He's lining him up on the ramp. Does a ton of damage. And somehow Art slips by, catches Stew in the side, picks up his Krieg, and finds Naf. Now this is how a round unwinds. This is how Elige and Twist find themselves in a very, very thick pickle.
Yeah, the molly. Twist gets ahead of it. This is a great position. He might be able to stop the bomb plant. It is open. He's got to go wide though. Spots the player. Damage done. He's going to wait for his teammate to come in on rotation. Elige has done at least that. The doors swung wide open on either side. Yuri getting aggressive. Pistol out. Elige is low. He's going back to the orb, and maybe he'll come to regret it. Elige is...
We'll never know.
Oh, well, a fast stay play. We don't need the slow motion sound effects. We might need the sped up sound effects, Trace, as they go running actually away from the squeaky door, and it's back towards this ramp room. Stewie, Naf tries to play with fire, and when that happens, you do get burned. He gets brought down a 40 sound because lobby doesn't belong to Furia. Serato, not to know that, pushing on in, could actually catch both of these players. Oh, instead it's the bomb drop. Nitro's mopped up Henny, and this round now has gotten out of Furia's hands. It was looking good. Art and Vinny have got to do the damage, and right now they are doing exactly that. They get 2 kills in a matter of seconds to make this round look doable.
Yeah, lost of the half, all to play for here. The bomb's been given up by Liquid. They would rather wrap back round the ramp, and Naf has done exactly that, but players coming from both sides. Oh dear, it's going to be a timing. Vinny catches it, and Furia can now go back and retrieve that bomb. They've taken one go through regardless, just committing to the A site, trading their way in. Bomb plant is allowed. Twist is going to hear it. He's got to sneak on this rotate. He doesn't want them to hear where that Molotov is perfectly timed. Twist, he's probably just got to go through it. Tick-tock.
Yeah, he waited for the molly to fade, now picking up the pace, and
we find ourselves poised for the second half of the second BO3 of the day.
Yeah, this looks like a fast play. Vinny's got those dual Berettas for on top of Hut. Let's see the duel. He's delivering. 2 guns is better than 1, and that's what Furia are teaching Team Liquid the hard way. It's only Nitro left. This is Counter-Strike, right? These are the moments I don't think anyone's going to forget anytime soon. Oh. Right now, but there's always time for this to turn around. And with Vinny doing little antics like this, going to start this round off heading towards the door. That gets blown open there by his teammate to allow for this early peek. No kill going to present itself, though. Furia not giving that one up. Their ramp player up into the boost. That's Serato put up here with the MP9. I wonder if that means we're going to see Henny rotate away. That's often the case when you put a player up there. Another way you can try and do this is have him play this hell rotation so he can help Art outside and then come back to ramp if he's needed to kind of bait and switch with Serato. So look for Henny playing in tandem with Serato and Art in this one.
Liquid have crept a player into secret. Lee's just gone behind the smokes, and no one has spotted that for sure. They are watching down lower. At least Serato with the first contact to kill and a half. Twist gets away with his life, and Liquid will run wild down towards his B site. Art, he's had a great game, and he needs to keep that up with the AWP. They are already out, and it's not ready for them to be so deep. 2 players in the site, the third on the lurk, and Elige does find value from that secret position, taking down Vinny on rotation. Leaves 2 men.
He's going to be joining him from the same avenue of approach. They're going to nade back Silo. That's not going to do a lick of damage, but that Molotov will do it to him. Might even remove him in the round. Twist falls. They've had a second change of heart here. They look like they want to go back and punish Liquid a little bit more, and they're going to do just that. How's this gotten to this point, Harry?
Oh, Nitro could have had that round done and dusted there.
These are out, boys. Naf, Stu, Twist, all creaked up.
Pop. We've got the same setup. Elige is going to lurk behind these smokes. He's actually not going to go at all. He throws them, and he falls back. So Liquid, they want to top pop, and they want to do it quick. Art in the vent, drop down below. Vinny watching for a mini split that's not happening. Liquid have been pushed out of going for this A site. Furia have kept 2 players here the entire time. Henny, quick shot, going back in for more. And even if he doesn't, there's a second man in ramp to assist.
They do force the shot out of Henny. You're right, Serato will be there should a rush come through. Stewie playing around a little bit with the idea of maybe taking on that offer, but for some reason, Art is next to the vent with an op holding a squeaky door. Wild scenes, really. Okay.
Ooh, Twist turns this round on its head. Yuri still a factor and was unknown until Stewie springs that trap. It's only Twist left in the 1v3. Henny's wrapped around towards main, and okay, Twist actually does win that fight. Now dropping into the vents. Serato should have this round dead to rights. Twist doesn't know. Twist doesn't realize. Uh-oh, now he does. But thankfully, Serato.
Concoctions that people have come up with.
Concoctions?
That's a word, isn't it?
Concoctions. Also, sometimes the way that it's drawn, but
words are just things.
Twist doubling down, and he will.
Trace is having a break. I don't think it's that funny. I don't know what I did wrong, but you know, I guess
it's that Geordie accent that really I think caught you there.
Geordie, yeah. I'm known for my Geordie accent.
Well, this one has gone well for the side of Liquid. They didn't invest too terribly much. Several grenades and 2 rifles in this round.
It's okay, Trace. You East Coasters will laugh at anything.
Oh, well, Serato up here in heaven. And if he's going to want to lay his liquid down anywhere, he's going to have to put out an East Coaster. They will back out. They've fallen back. Henny's actually going to line this flashbang up.
Such a great line.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm following
got layers to it, Harry.
2 players up here in heaven. Oh, they weren't going to go for it at first, but then I think Henny decided he was just going to line this flash up, try and force Nap out. Nap has a smoke. He came prepared. He extinguishes the fire and the flames, now brings some heat of his own. Henny falls into the...
They have found themselves in a 1-round lead. A little presence outside. Wall of smokes. Going to sell that idea that, yes, we're liquid. We could be in the lower bomb site. We could be working our way through secret. And he's going to be there with his AWP, holding a very tight angle. He's going to be able to shoot once, fall off. He's going to have
back in on the angle. Stewie going to try and tempt fate again, and this time Henny does land the shot. But in the meantime, elsewhere, kills have come in. Twists and Naf, they've doubled up between the 2 of them, rather, and now they've just got to get past Yuri, which is a feat easier said than done. He's that flash was good. He was so blind. Naf helping Twists out. Henny over here on the vent, trying to play around with ladders.
So main might be the point of escape. He's going to run towards the lobby. Nope, doesn't see a gun. He's fine. Outside mollies and smokes to land. That's a cool idea. He's going to play around it as well. Throws in a molly just to stop Liquid getting aggressive. It's, again, only a Liege on a lurk, but he might reconsider this, seeing all the utilities come through.
I love what's happened here where they've smoked off the top of the steps to secret. Just to bide some more time both ways. Stewie with his eyes fastened on Rem. Grenade coming in. Meanwhile, the rest of his team congregating towards the lobby. Naf with the opener. And he pushed up into the hut, finds a kill on Stu, but then it all goes wrong. Both Henny and Art that fall. Yuri's not far behind them. And just Serato to his own devices here. SMG takes down the Liege, gives himself some cash going in the next round. Nap and Nitro pretty much. Man, this has been a pretty wild half of Counter-Strike with all things considered.
Try and clean this one up and get it back under wraps. Even then, they're competing for OT. Liege gets a huge bit of information there. He spots Henny, and having that bit of info has allowed him to carve a path and catch Art off guard. Henny now likely believes this position won't be anticipated, and that could not be further from the truth. A Liege with a double, and that leaves just 3 players standing for Furia. Henny and Art have to watch from beyond the grave, as this first map's life is now in the hands of their teammates.
Oh wait, did that smoke rebound off the wall or the other grenade? I don't even know, but it didn't land. Getting out in the ramp room, Stewie and Twist with big entries. It's Vinny alone, and he's got to drop down lower. That's where Liquid are headed. The bomb is a little late, but Vinny, he's early. He's arrived before the boys, and he's going to take the first man down. The repeats back in, he gets the info, a chance, as Stewie takes it away. Does not give him another opportunity. It's Liquid on the board, on the cards, and taking Nuke in the first map of this series. We still have more for you, though. Inferno coming up in just